can't take this beeping. I don't know what's happening.
So give me a question. I can start talking in the meantime.
You start talking. People want to know, how can they charge their crystals for
okay, perfect. Let's do that. So when the universe doesn't want the swearing, yes, it does. Okay. You're right. It probably doesn't. So the way you would best charge your crystals, and because I have so many in my freaking house, I can't charge them all. Take your favorites, put them on a windowsill, and then that moonlight can come through the window. Best case scenario, you put it on the back porch or any sort of like outer, structure that you can feel safe keeping them there. I don't know, where you guys live or what the situation is, but I typically leave my favorites on the windowsill, and all that does is just fortify them, recharge them. Just the ones that you tend to use the most, I guess I should say.
Do you do that the night before?
I mean, if I set an intention, I ask for them to be charged up, and then the ones that I use like on me all the time, I will charge on the windowsill. And I would do that like if the full moon's at 10:35 at its peak, that's when I will put my stuff out and leave it overnight.
Okay, cool. I've never known how to actually, I don't think I've charged mine. Maybe that's why they're not working.
No. Sometimes when you grab a crystal and you have one in your presence that you just purchased, I will say, I thank my divine support system for allowing me to have the means to buy this crystal. And then I will dedicate it. I dedicate this crystal in my home to bringing more money, more joy, more sex, whatever you want it is, to giving me more solace, stillness. And then I will place it in the home. So if you give it a job, essentially.
Okay. Someone just asked, which ones do you keep on you and why?
Okay. Rainbow tourmaline is amazing because I feel like it serves the whole spectrum of energetic protection. I deal with a lot of range of emotion and a lot of like needs from people. So I cannot be depleted. I can't afford to be depleted.
Right.
And then I love, and there's no secret, people get so sick of hearing this, I love rhodochrosite because it works on that feminine divine. I believe that there's an energy around on our earth right now that is beckoning us as women to stand in our feminine power and stand our sacred ground, but do it in a way that's really meaningful. And then I love garnet.
Ooh, okay.
It makes you like 10% hotter. Yeah.
I got it all. Wait, what is it called? Garnet?
So, yeah, I love garnet. It's a sexy stone. It helps you just like not feel your sensuality, but kind of just like be good with like that sensual side. And then you're actually emitting those kind of signals. So, and
wow, you are talking my language, because who doesn't want to be sexier post quarantine?
Yeah,
jungle out there.
Well, and for me, it's not just about attracting like a partner. It's about like emanating that, and then others kind of, they feel that, and then it helps them, Yeah. Why the hell not?
Magdalene, and I know, why the hell not? Wrote that down, garnet. Okay. For people that are trying to reach their best vibration during this time, a lot of people, you're on social media, everybody's working out, everybody's trying to be an influencer. I mean, there's really nothing else to do. And you kind of can fall into this, well, should I be posting more? Or how can I be better than that? Or how can I work out more? Any advice for people right now? Like, how would you go about it to not put so much pressure on yourself?
Okay, so this quarantine, this is what I tell my clients. I've told this a couple of times today, actually. March 12th through May 31st. This is a portal, an opening. People can say, oh, but that's like kind of the duration of the quarantine. Not exactly. It's in the zodiac. This is the way the Taurus is going to move, and Venus and Libra and everybody, all these signs are kind of aligning. And what this means is you will be getting back to the core of yourself. So if you are thinking, man, I have to work out. I got to work out because I see so-and-so's page. Well, are you working out and posting about it because you're proud of it, or are you doing it to be seen? And sometimes it's that inner child work that has to deal with being seen and acknowledged and maybe not abandoned. That's where we should be diving into, rather than that immediate Band-Aid fix. So yeah, I mean, I post things on Instagram because that's kind of how, that's the nature of the beast, right? That's how we draw our audience in. But I'm also like, pretty mindful about it and meditative. So if you're proud of your workout, awesome. But if you're
Right.
doing it to be seen, that's another place. That's where maybe take some looking into.
Yeah. Magdalena, from your clients, what's been the top biggest question that they're asking you right now?
Why do I feel stuck?
Okay.
And this whole thing is a pregnant pause. You will feel unstuck when you tackle some of what's really underneath all of it. I'm not saying it's going to get fun, but you'll start to feel unstuck in a way that you won't be reaching outside of yourself to fix it. You'll be reaching inside. So the I'm stuck means please be okay with this pregnant pause and then love on yourself, because there's I mean, we're given this dispensation of time as a gift. It really is. And I haven't been working out as much, but you know what? I sleep better. I feel
Yeah.
like my lymph nodes aren't always swollen from stress, and I'm flushing, and my skin's never looked better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm eating a
You're
lot more.
glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're glowing. For people that are trying to get into crystals, or they want to seek you out, like, what is the process for that?
So as far as one-on-ones go, I think we have
Yeah.
some limited availability on my site. I do half-hour sessions just because of the influx. But you can hop on my site, www.mymetaphysicalmaven.com, and there's extensive explanations of just about everything. And you can always DM me. It takes me a minute. I'll get back though. Yeah, I'm here for you.
Do you do saging as well? Are you a big sager?
So sage, I'll tell you, my opinion on sage. I believe that's a sacred plant. So I'm but a little white girl from Poland. Okay. So
Yeah.
sage is for, it's a native, it's sacred. I respect it. What I do, we create our own bundles. So I will take rosemary, lavender, chamomile, just because I connected those herbs. And then we have clearing bundles that we use for smoke clearing. If sage resonates with you, awesome. If Palo Santo resonates with you, great. But you don't have to use those things. If you know, I don't. They don't belong to me, so I don't use them. I know.
Okay.
I'm so touchy feely on that. But if you had like an incense stick, even you can
Okay.
your home. You can clear your home. So it's awesome.
Cool. Else other questions are, oh, people just said I love Palo Santo.
Palo Santo smells really, really good. It's not. It's not as renewable as we'd like. So I tend to leave it alone out of my practice. People can do what they like, but I tend to try and preserve and maybe use things I have around my home. So lavender smells awesome. And I do a lot of, I'll make a bundle with like roses, and yeah, you can literally burn anything. I like to burn stuff. It's good.
Exactly. So I can understand this better. So you're not a psychic, but you're helping people understand themselves more, or how to guide them. I don't know.
So
like to break it down for people that have not. I know, like, some people come to Vega, and as soon as somebody says crystal, they're like, oh, wait, can you explain? Like, a lot of people don't really understand it.
So I am intuitive.
Okay.
I think the term psychic gets thrown around. Like, there's no crystal ball. There's things I know about people that I can't explain. And so in our sessions, I will have an opening prayer and I'll have a closing prayer, and there will be an exchange of energy. So it's like if I'm talking to you, I'm putting on your suit, okay, your body, I'm putting you on me, and we kind of just mirror each other. I will use sign symbols and signifiers. There's different questions. If you ask I do channel, and channels are open, you will get answers. And
Wow.
So I think the term psychic's been watered down a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many more talents. And so I'm an intuitive empath, where I am so in my body that I will feel bodily sensations, and I'll just report those back to you. Also, when people divulge, I get gut feelings, and we kind of course correct. So most of the time I'm telling you things that you already know, but that no one would know.
Okay.
But I
Wow.
don't
So
use tarot.
cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah. It's so cool. I'm blown away by. I'm like so into this. I've never like really taken the step to talk to someone like you, but actually,
I'll hook you up.
Kelly Brabants. Yeah, I've heard about you through Kelly. Yeah, when she brought like a bunch of crystals in. So, and I was like blown away by everything. She was like breaking down each crystal. I was like, I had no idea that that crystal means that, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
We have a question coming in about crystals in your home. If you can't charge them, how do you charge them or clear them? I think we went through that a little bit, but just a reminder.